Caesarea Maritima, a major seaport in the Mediterranean Sea, about 80 kilometers from Jerusalem. Built by Herod the Great in honor of Augustus Caesar, who had granted him this territory on the site of an earlier improved port. Herod built it to prove his loyalty, to have a Greco Roman city in his territory, and so that his amazing harbor could become a major trading site for the entire Mediterranean Sea. Every aspect was spectacular, from the theater to the temples to the aqueduct from Mount Carmel to the multi-port harbor system that was so ingenious that historical records given were doubted until it was excavated. And of course, a spectacular palace consistent with his own expectations for luxury. The most prominent feature of this was an almost Olympic-sized swimming pool right on the beach. When Herod Agrippa died, his very complicated family situation resulted in his kingdom being divided. His son Archelaus was deemed incompetent to rule over the area of Caesarea, so it was absorbed into the empire as the province known as Judea. Here it was the provincial capital with all the responsibilities that came with that, and in this capacity we see its direct relevance to historical events in the New Testament. Pontius Pilate, who resided over the trial of Jesus, governed from here, and his name in an inscription from the theater is one of the archaeological treasures of the city. Philip, a deacon who is first mentioned in Acts chapter 6, is the one who brought the gospel here according to Acts chapter 8. In Acts chapter 9, Paul was sent to Caesarea from Jerusalem, and there he embarked on his way to Tarsus. In Acts chapter 10, we see the Apostle Peter traveling north from Joppa to Caesarea, where he preached the gospel for the first time to a Gentile, a man named Cornelius. The importance of Caesarea continues to be seen in the life of the Apostle Paul. He was arrested in Jerusalem, taken to Caesarea, and held as a prisoner there for 2 years. During this time, he encountered 2 Roman governors, Felix and Festus, as well as Herod Agrippa II. The meetings likely took place in an audience chamber in the palace. The site of his incarceration was also near the palace. At the end of a 2-year period, after he appealed to Caesar, he set sail from Rome, from the port in Caesarea.